Hi Sagittarius, welcome to this community. My name's Sophia. So what I was picking up was something to do with time. So you might be figuring out or trying to figure out about time, like, because I say there is no time. So you might be looking into that, space time, that kind of thing. Also, there was this kind of, well, I don't know what that means, nonchalant, they're saying, something they're not saying, but something to do with, I would call it middle ground. I don't feel you're overly pissed off or overly happy with your person. It's kind of like me. So you're kind of understanding this timing to do with divine time, you know, working out this time kind of thing, what to do with this time now that nothing's happening or something like that is what I'm picking up. So let's see what that is about. There's something about feeling the energy, so upgrading to feeling emotions. So is that you or your person? I think because your understanding relates to inner standing. So this is all energetic frequency going on within you. Yeah, because if I see the star card. So let's start with that then, shall we? Underneath, I don't normally pull it, but it's your person moving towards you, moving in. Something like that. So, like I said, the star that's what the energy I was picking up with space-time. So, space-time, so it could be because time speeds up in space on this earthly plane. Like 2 weeks on Mars is 2 years on planet Earth. So that's why I say that, you know, well, there is no time anyway. So that's just a reference point. So there's something about knowing that this was divinely timed because it takes a time for you to do the work. Understanding that the divine is watching you and your person is watching you. This is also connected with wishing upon a star. So next to it is temperance. Yeah, temperance is time. Temperance is to do with, you know, it's taking long. And I said that's what I feel the energy or something to do with time. And instead of getting upset, frustrated, blaming your person, then hating your person, then you go back to loving your person. It's like, okay, let me try to figure out what I am, what I'm going to do with my time usefully when, for example, your person isn't connected with you. Or what am I supposed to do with this time because it's taking long? But this is teaching you how to manifest. It's like if you wanted a Porsche car, literally if I said I wanted a Porsche and I was quite skint and it came into my reality a week later, I wouldn't be able to maintain it. I might be living in an area which it would get mashed up outside my house or in my flat. You see, I might not be able to afford the insurance. The time, the delay is always a reference point for something. So there's understanding that, and next to this temperance is Five of Swords, which means about you being selfish and going for your wishes and desires. So you might say, I really, 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 really want to be a successful singer, but you know you have to move to Las Vegas. You see, but people are, well, what about my kids? What about my family? What about my mum? My mum's ill. You know, she might get the virus. Da, 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 da. You see, but this world is about you focus on you and others should focus on them. If your kids were like, well, you know, it depends how small they are, but just say, you know, they were 16 years old and they were going for their wishes and desires and you was going for your wishes and desires and everyone was, then you wouldn't worry. Because there'd be more of a positive, and you know when negative comes, they would know the natural laws. That's why we're here as a Starseed. So there's something about, I feel it's your person. You're trying to figure out how to go towards your person. I feel it's taking time. You're not jumping in with a tower here, but the foundation of how you see Starseed. So you could be new and now opening your eyes to the reality of what you are. So you're seeing the goodness. And also, I feel with the star underneath the tower, you are recognizing, as I say on my channel, not only do other tarot readers just say, just do a tarot extended reading that does fuck all for you. This is awakening up of, actually, they are stopping me. I don't think you're realizing this, but I feel you're recognizing that you're a superstar and your gifts and your abilities. Like you're tapping into oneself and you're recognizing, actually, Sophia ain't chatting shit. When I'm still and by myself, I feel at ease. I feel aligned. I feel my person, and etc., etc. What is this? So there's an understanding of energy, and it's connected with the delay, which is the time, because you wasn't selfish. Because other people, when you just going to go home and stay for yourself, I want you to come out with me, I want you to go to Sunday church, that's being selfish if you say no. But by you doing you, you're connecting with oneself, which is divine, which is what you're here to do. That's what I feel you're actually understanding. Don't know if you're completing it, could be. Like I said, the tower of your foundation of what a Starseed twin flame light worker is crumbling. It's not only holding you back, it's holding you back to be your galactic angelic self. It's holding you back from hearing your guides. It's holding you back from the delay of time for you to be in union with oneself and your other half. Two faces. You are one face, your person is holding you back from being your person and manifesting union of the heart, which is you to one heart. Underneath this will change from your person showing up. Look at them looking at each other, right? The page to the page of cups, page of wands to the page of cups. Normally, your person comes with the page of wands, which is this delayed playboy boy, right? Because there's a page. Attitude, I'll call it an attitude because it's just a, you know, a state of awareness which can change. Will change when you start being selfish and follow your bliss. The angels are saying, looking at you, following your bliss, your person will show up with a small offer. It is a small offer because everybody on the television makes you want to focus on, oh, he's going to come on bended knee, he's going to apologize, he's turning up with flowers, he want to say he wants to live with you. Well, I'll talk about living with you because it's here and all this kind of thing. But at the end of the day, that's Hollywood, because masculines are not in that emotional state. Masculines are about building. You see, that's why the Knight of Cups comes into it, that they will come in, move with you to build together. That's why it's not a marriage card. Normally, it's the Knight of Cups, I say, is your person. They're growing wisdom. Okay, I want to be with my person. They'll still be going to their work, doing their 3D thing, but this relationship can build because they're about building. Just having emotional cups of apologies and flowers is not really that masculine way of build. But this is the small offer that you'll be looking for, which will stop this. Your perception, you see, because it's on top of the temperance, which is connected with energetic frequency, which is your negative frequency. Thought your person was coming as a player. Once that changes and you just say, okay, listen. For example, say you say to me, Sophia, my person comes around every Saturday night. We never go anywheres. He finishes work at 7. He gets to me. No, say he's later than that. He finishes work at 9 p.m. He comes to me. You know, it takes him a couple of hours. He goes home, showers, comes to me about 11 o'clock. And time he actually stays awake is till 1 p.m. because he's done a hard day's work. So, you know, we obviously get it on. And then he gets up and he goes, right? That could be, oh, he's just coming around for a shag and going. That's what other people could see. This is what you could see it to be, blah, blah, blah. If you change that, well, fuck's sake, he's just done a 12-hour shift. Not only does he come to me, he goes home first because he don't want to come to me after work. So he wants to get freshened up. Then he still travels all the way to me, tries to stay up as long as possible, bless his cotton socks. Then he crashes. Then he gets up and goes straight back to work. Different ways of how you've seen it with the two faces. You see, if you change that perception and you're like, I love that he does that for me. Most will say, oh, I've just done a 12-hour shift. I've done this all week and just go home. And you say, and you recognize and you start being selfish and appreciating it, that negative turns into, wow, love. The Page of Cups comes into it. You see? So this is changing your perception and using the transmutation of energy, which is in my sex program. This is connected with sexual abuse as well. So you could have suffered some of, most light workers, twin flame, do have some sort of sexual abuse. It's in my playlist because of the star card and with what else? Anyway, I'm picking up the energy of that as well, of why, oh, your Page of Wands, why you would perceive him was just coming round. That is one of most of the contracts as well. So you release that. It's a transmutation of energy. So someone here as well is doing, well, not someone, I feel you're okay. There's nothing here about really pentacles. I feel you're doing quite good, but you're understanding why you're here. I feel you're quite good. You're quite a recluse, and you're in a job which you kind of keep yourself to yourself. You're not rude and quiet, but, you know, hello, good afternoon. You're polite, but you still feel a bit different. You know this resonates with you. So this is the start of you now getting onto your true authentic self. So please check out my website, check out Mission Program. There's a new one starting. Check out my playlist and invest, because I was saying that because you can afford to buy the programs. Person that's living here, soon it'll be the point, and this isn't to someone who's abundant, but soon it'll be a point where you won't, people don't invest because they think they can't afford it. Soon there'll be a point where it'd be like you can't afford not to. With how this world is changing, soon you wouldn't be able to afford not to remove the negative, because you'll be so dark and stuff. Depression will come in, people around you, you need to learn to transmute that energy. But, you know, I give people the option to do that before that comes into reality. So that's this reading. Hope you liked it. Speak to you later.